rear.
Bob, how did that accident happen on Danny?
We were coming back from La Crosse, having been up there to visit the kids.
Uh-huh.
And we locked the 2 horses in the barn the day before. And of course we had to give them hay, last year's hay.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like that this time of year. They want to eat grass. And so when we got back, or coming back, Liz and I talked on the way home that we'd go for a ride before we turned the horses out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as it turned out, this other horse, the big quarter horse, he wanted to get out to pasture. He didn't want to be ridden. When we were getting the horses ready, the big horse was snubbed up over here in front of the barn. He did not.
That's Danny or
Danny.
Cody?
He did not like being snubbed up, and he was pawing the ground, and he just didn't want to be groomed that day.
On the grass.
After we got him groomed up, he didn't want the saddle on him, and he kept pulling at the halter, you know. He wanted to get down to grass.
Mm-hmm.
And after we got the saddle on, why, he didn't want me on him, and he kept turning away, you know, and we thought he would settle down, and Elizabeth took her horse over here by the house and was sitting there waiting for me to get on him and turn him so we could go out and ride. And when I got on him, he was tossing his head around because he didn't like the bit either, you see.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get him to turn, and so I went to back him up. So I pulled back, you know, on the reins,
Mm-hmm.
which of course pulls the bit into his mouth, and he really didn't like that. And when I did that, he reared, meaning he went up on his hind legs.
Mm-hmm.
And when he did, I rolled off the right side, and I came down and lit right on my right upper arm and shoulder, and that caused the fracture to the humerus, and the shoulder was dislocated in toward my chest, about 4 inches. I didn't know that at the time. I knew I was hurt, but I didn't know how bad I was hurt. And he did not fall. He just put his head down after I fell off of him. He put his head down and tried to pick a little grass. Right here, Danny boy.
Hi, Danny. Hey.
This is the one that reared on me and tossed me off. Would you like to say something into the mic? There you go. 4 years old. 4 years old.